Hi there everyone, welcome to Technoholic. Today in this video, we will be talking with you about one of the best configuration that you can buy under 1 lakh rupees. And this configuration is for those users who are content creator or gamers who want best value for money. So we will definitely not talk about some fancy cabinet or RGB lights. We will only stick to the performance and the value that this machine will give it to you. So let's start with our cabinet first. The cabinet comes from Ant Esport, and this cabinet is actually one of very good build cabinet from Ant Esports, and here you can see how good it looks. So it supports all kind of board form factor, whether it is ATX, micro ATX or mini ITX. On the left hand side you will find a tempered glass and a standard fan with Ant Esport badging on the back. If we talk about few more highlights, here we can see it comes with one USB 3.0, one USB 2.0 audio and mic in. Apart from that, it also supports two 3.5-inch desktop hard drive, two 2.5-inch laptop size hard drive, and also comes with fan and liquid cooling support. And all of this price just 2655, which I would say is great value at this price point. The next item that I'm going to talk with you about is motherboard. The motherboard we have chosen is from Asus and have a B660 chipset. The B660 Plus chipset have all the necessary bells and whistles that you need to make a perfect gaming desktop. It supports all 12th generation processor. It comes with fast PCIe 4.0 NVMe slot, which means that you can install one of the fastest hard drive available in the market. And that too, you can install 3 NVMe. As you can see here, this motherboard have 3 NVMe M.2 slots available. If we talk about the Ethernet, it have one of the fastest Ethernet available in the market, which have a speed of 2.5 gigabit per second. If we talk about other bells and whistles, here you can see it comes with 4 RAM slot, which is quite nice at this price point. Because generally at this price point you will see mini ITX board with only 2 RAM slot. If we talk about the RAM, it support RAM with a speed up to 5066 MHz, which is again one of the best at this price point. And in terms of capacity, here you can see it can support a maximum RAM of 128 GB. Again, not only that, you can also find lot of other benefit. For example, it also support Intel Extreme Memory Profile, which is you can overclock your RAM, because obviously the official support for 12th generation in DDR4 RAM is just up to 3200 MHz. If we talk about the graphic IO, then this board comes with one display port, one VGA port, one HDMI port, which is again kind of standard to see nowadays in motherboard. The board also supports Realtek 7.1 surround sound high definition audio. If you want to see the complete specification about this board, then I will put the link in the description of this video. There you can check out the complete detail about this board. Now let's talk about the processor that we're going to use with this board. Is from Intel latest 12th generation. So here we can see we have selected Intel Core i5-12400F, which is non-graphic variant. This means that you need to have a separate graphic card if you're going to buy or use this processor, which is again great in terms of value, because obviously we have selected a dedicated GPU with this configuration. In this way guys, we can get a maximum performance at least price. If you talk about this CPU in terms of performance, so it is a hexa-core processor. It comes with 6 core and 12 threads. If we talk about its base clock frequency, then it is 2.5 GHz, which can go up to 4.4 GHz. If we talk about the cache memory, then it comes with 18 MB of cache. It also comes with 65 watt of TDP at base, which can go up to 117 watt. In terms of maximum memory support, it support again similar to the board, which is 128 GB. Now let's talk about the RAM that we have chosen with this configuration. The RAM comes from Corsair Vengeance, and it is one of their premium RAM with a speed of 3600 MHz, which is again a very value for money RAM. If we see how the price is increasing with the megahertz, so currently 3600 is a kind of sweet spot in terms of performance for the value. So actually you can go with two of these RAMs, which will make this system equipped with 32 GB of RAM. Now let's talk about the hard drive that we're going to use with this system. So the hard drive we're going to use with this system is from WD, and this is Gen 4 SSD, which means that you will get one of the best in class speed and performance. So here you can see this hard drive comes with a whopping 7000 megabyte per second of read speed and 4100 megabyte per second of write speed, which make this SSD one of the best. Now let's talk about the power supply that we're going to use with this configuration. The power supply comes from ART Esport, and it is the 600 watt power supply. It's sufficient enough to power our CPU and GPU that we're going to use with this machine. Now finally, I'm going to talk about the GPU that we're going to use with this machine. So the GPU that we are using with this machine is NVIDIA's 3060 chipset and manufactured by Colorful. Colorful is one of the leading manufacturer and OEM of NVIDIA based graphics. Here what we are getting is RTX 3060 LHR version, which is limited hash rate variant. If you're going to use LHR variant, it also kind of give you a relief that your graphic card is not second hand, or your graphic card is not being used by any miner and being sold in second hand market. So here what you are getting is brand new 3060 graphic card with 12 GB of memory at just under 40,000 rupees, which as of now is great value, I would say. We also have considered power backup under same 1 lakh rupees, because we know how the situation in India actually is. There are frequent power cuts in many regions, so having a proper UPS is kind of mandatory, which will protect your investment from getting damaged. So here we're going to use APS-C BX600C UPS, which will provide you sufficient power and will give you sufficient time to turn off your system during power cut. This UPS is one of the best UPS available in Indian market. Now let me talk about the last item. Generally UPS keyboard and mouse are not being covered in PC build, but we have included because we have set our budget up to 1 lakh, and we can get all these configuration that we talked about under 1 lakh. So this was the last item in our configuration. Now let's see all these components at a glance. So here you can see I have added all these components under one category. So if you want to directly buy from here, I will provide you the direct link in the description of this video. So let's just go through these items one by one. So here we have got this cabinet from ART Esport, which is again a very good value for money and a very high quality cabinet. Then we have got this Dell keyboard and mouse, which is a kind of entry level, I would say, but again the build quality is amazing. Like they comes with 3 years of warranty. Then comes with Corsair high performance Vengeance RAM, which is a DDR4 RAM with 3600 megahertz of frequency, which again I would say kind of sweet spot between the price and the performance that you are getting. Then we have ART Esport power supply, which is of 600 watt, which I would say is more than enough to power all the components that we have considered under this configuration. Then we have got this Western Digital Gen 4 NVMe hard drive, which comes with amazing performance figure at this price point. Then we have got this APC UPS, which is one of the best UPS available in Indian market. Then we have got this RTX 3060 LHR version, which kind of ensure yourself that this card is not being used in mining before. And this is brand new card. Obviously you cannot use this card for mining, but definitely in gaming and in other rendering tasks, this card will perform similar to the mining card. Then comes our latest 12th generation Intel Core i5, which is hexagon processor and comes with sufficient punch to run any kind of software or any kind of game available out there. Then comes the last but very important item or important component in our system, which is motherboard. This motherboard is one of the best value for money motherboard available at this price point. Since it comes with 3 M.2 Gen 4 NVMe slots, it supports RAM at very high frequency and comes with Intel Extreme Memory Profile, which lets you overclock your RAM. and also comes with a very fast 2.5 gigabit per second LAN connection, which make this board one of the best value for money board out there in the market. And if I sum it up all these components, so here you are getting one of the best custom build under 1 lakh rupees. Whether you are a gamer or you are a 3D designer, modeler, or content creator, this machine is very well capable of performing all the tasks that you ask from her. And if you want to buy this machine, then I will put all the link in the description of this video. Also, I will put some link which will help you to install the operating system. So that's all guys from my side in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, then don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for such content, and I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.